Drama on the sidelines, missed kicks, and a big win. What really happened between Deebo Samuel, Taybor Pepper, and Jake Moody during the 49ers' thrilling last-second victory against the Buccaneers? Stick around as we break down the fiery moment, Shanahan's take, and what's next for Moody after a tough game. In the moments following his team's last-second victory against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers on Sunday, San Francisco 49ers coach Kyle Shanahan didn't initially feel it was necessary to address what had happened between wide receiver Deebo Samuel, long snapper Taybor Pepper, and kicker Jake Moody after Moody's third missed field goal of the game. However, as the Niners returned to the Bay Area on Sunday night, and Shanahan saw the video of the sideline incident, where Samuel is seen pushing Pepper away as the two exchange words with Moody nearby, he reconsidered. On Monday, Shanahan said he didn't think it was too big of a deal, but he still felt compelled to address what happened. "I wanted to make sure I did and talk to the guys about it," Shanahan said. "I talked to a number of guys on the team and we squashed it and we're good." The incident occurred with 3:13 remaining in the Niners' 23-20 victory. After Moody's 44-yard field goal attempt went wide right, Samuel approached him near the sideline. Samuel later explained that he was frustrated and briefly got out of character, while Pepper mentioned that Samuel was encouraging Moody to lock in. However, Pepper didn't appreciate Samuel giving Moody advice in that moment, which caused the argument to intensify. As for Moody, he remained unfazed after the game, stating, "I do have to make those kicks at the end of the day, so that's all I'm focused on." Following Shanahan's conversations with the players on Monday, he didn't appear to have any significant issue with Samuel's response, comparing it to how he himself addresses players who may be struggling during a game. "I think it was a little bit of an overreaction," Shanahan said. "You never want Deebo to throw a baby punch or anything on anybody on our own team, but he also wasn't saying anything bad to Jake. You never sit there and belittle anybody or try to embarrass anyone. You try to challenge guys that you believe in. That's how we speak to each other, and telling someone they need to focus and lock in because we know you can do this." I like Pep's intentions on it. I mean, he's got his kickers back, but I think he kind of interpreted wrong what Deebo was doing to him and overreacted a little bit, and Deebo didn't like that and got him out of his face. That's really about where it ended. Shanahan mentioned he had no intention of fining any players involved in the incident, explaining that fines are only issued for rule violations. He viewed this situation as simply people being football players, and reiterated that he didn't see it as a major issue. The bigger concern might be Moody's recent struggles. On Sunday, in his first game back from a high right ankle sprain, he made only 3 of 6 field goal attempts, missing from 44, 49, and 50 yards. Moody had entered the game with just 1 miss in his last 14 attempts. But his misses on Sunday prevented the Niners from securing the win earlier in the game. Moody did, of course, kick the game winner from the exact spot of his third miss, squeezing it just inside the right upright. On Monday, Shanahan said his view of Moody was not much different than where it was after the game. "I mean, he missed 3 kicks," Shanahan said. "I thought it wasn't the easiest place to kick in. The wind was weird, especially the direction that he missed. It was different, but it was a few big kicks and came back into his first game winner on a walk-off. So, thought he finished it well and move on to next week with it." Regarding injuries, the 4 9-years came out of Sunday's game mostly unscathed. However, Shanahan noted that tight end George Kittle will need to be monitored this week due to hamstring irritation. In conclusion, while the sideline drama involving Deebo Samuel, Taybor Pepper, and Jake Moody may have caught attention, Coach Kyle Shanahan quickly downplayed its significance, emphasizing that it was a normal part of the intense emotions in a football game. Despite the heated moment, the team appears to have moved past it, with Shanahan addressing the issue internally and reinforcing the importance of challenging each other to stay focused. As for Jake Moody, his struggles with missed kicks weren't overlooked, but his game-winning kick proved his resilience. Looking ahead, the 49ers seem ready to put the drama behind them and focus on what's next. With minimal injuries, including a slight hamstring issue for George Kittle to monitor. It's all part of the game, and for the 49ers, it's on to the next challenge. Thanks for watching.